So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Stroud coming right back after the pick six. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A huge play there for Houston. 49 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll give it to Mixon. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That is caught. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
Play action. Now Purdy. Steps away to his left. Gets this one to use check. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And now an audible here into something else. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. On 4th down, here's Purdy. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Purdy now to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 2nd and 6. Purdy looking to throw. Steps away. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing here, Purdy. Flush to his right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On the ground, McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fights forward at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Stroud now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
The throwing again is Stroud. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
He's got it to Collins, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins 26 yards. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a couple. Purdy. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Now Samuel. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Purdy. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hand.
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And they'll accept that penalty. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Quick slant there gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Play action. Stroud now. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, it's Stroud. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Here goes Stroud again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw, Purdy. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Throwing again on second down. Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point try now for Moody. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. In motion, the tight end. Here's Stroud. Dumps it off to Mixon. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. Stroud will look to throw once more. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. first and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Throw left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face third and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. He finds Worthy. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. First down, KC. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's second and 3 to go. They put Kelsey in motion. His throw left side is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Hopkins sent in motion. He pulls it in around the 5. A dive, and he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Set to go now on first and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be held down at about the 35-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike. That's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Let's go now.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. On play action, here's Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So, 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal.
19 Tiger, 70 rings, 70 rings. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Here's Purdy. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Purdy, touchdown, 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to bring up third down.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate. An opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact. And the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Now it is first and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 37 yards. First and 10. Purdy. That one incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to the air is Purdy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Again in the air for Purdy. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And not much to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. Down the sideline. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They go play action with Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Hopkins sent in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And Butker on for the extra point. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. Ayuk makes the catch right side. That's the way to get started and pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's go now. Back at 60.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First and 10 for Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's first and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Purdy going to put it up again. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Throwing on second down is Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Off the play fake, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. And he will score again. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. 2nd and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll push forward for about a yard with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. 3rd down, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to have a Niners first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Purdy works out of the pistol. Off balance and low. It's complete. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. McCaffrey now from the pistol. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Purdy now on second down. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They put Kelsey in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone, so this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know.
On the floor, big carbon here like Mayweather. Tula come through and blow up. Got millions out there rap. They hate her, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in coming. I stole the show. Don't run up on that. She a head case. All she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out a parachute. I'm geeked on next week. Back no more features. I might just third shoot. I'm geeked on next week. Back no more features. I might embarrass shoot. Yeah, glow. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, glow. Slapping, rapping, making bail. Two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, glow. No competition, these stale. Yeah, glow. Curbing, no curbing, my layers. Yeah, glow. Say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, glow. Keep running circles around these snail. Yeah, glow. And my bumping up in the jail. On the big glow, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck. Got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on her. You better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players. My folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was